There are a few things that define Uganda. These guys, a good Rolex, the never-ending night curfew, Sheebah, and insane levels of entrepreneurship characterized by ingenuity. That same ingenuity, however, has had a dark side to it that continuously serves get-rich-quick hopeful citizens with one scam after another, primarily in the fields of money, which makes today's topic even more sensitive. Welcome to cryptocurrency trading. By now, unless you live under a rock, you have heard about cryptocurrencies, or at least Bitcoin. Chances are that you haven't invested any of your money into it, even though it has crossed your mind a number of times, especially during that sweet first week after payday. While your fears are valid, you are certainly not going to be the one inventing new excuses every now and then, explaining to your grandkids as to where you were when your peers were investing in digital assets, just like in the present day for those that missed out on the .com era. Fortunately for you, in this video, we are debunking every complexity and fear that you may have in an overly simplified manner. But before we lure you into unexplored territories, let's go back to first principles. What really is cryptocurrency? You likely were expecting some Google definition. To be fair to you, you cannot define cryptocurrency without confusing it with crypto tokens. They are very similar and only differ in one way, in which we shall elaborately share with you towards the end of this video. For now, we shall use the term cryptocurrency to define both classes of these digital assets. Cryptocurrencies are digital or virtual currencies used as a medium of exchange for goods or services over the internet. Wait, that just sounds like my banking app or mobile money. Actually, it is. Except with cryptocurrencies, there may or may not be a third party like MTN or your bank that monitors transactions, and all transactions are recorded on a blockchain. Now, what's a blockchain? Simply put, it's a public record on the internet showing and storing all cryptocurrency transactions as they happen. So far so good? Great! In recent memory, discussions and trading activity within the world of crypto have skyrocketed, changing the lives of many participants, and yet, for some reason, crypto is rarely talked about or understood or persistently avoided in Uganda. By and large, when an idea is spoken against in society by authority figures, it struggles to find traction or adoption. In the case of cryptocurrencies, this is even made worse because not only is it complex, but most of the news surrounding it makes people not want to do anything with it. Let's briefly discuss some of the negatives around it. Number 1. Bitcoin and all of crypto is a scam. There is no sugarcoating this. Yes, there is a huge number of scammers and hackers within the space, with major headline stories such as global cryptocurrencies closed overnight in November. More than 10,000 people had invested $8.2 million in the firm. Lion cryptocurrency closed down in October 2019, taking with it $5.4 million in investments made by 17,000 people. OneCoin cryptocurrency firm gypped 12,000 people out of $6.8 million. D9 cryptocurrency firm closed shop with $3.2 million in investments from 9,000 people. Dynamis Coins, whose management disappeared on the 3rd of December 2019 after collecting $2.7 million. Actually, this particular case is so interesting, I keep asking myself where the Uganda Securities Exchange was in all of this. The interesting commonality in all of these cases and others I have read is that they are all local companies run by fellow Ugandans. That said, it is always advisable to do your own due diligence, and it is quite easy to spot a scam or a potential one. Take for instance the newcomer, Yellowcard, a centralized crypto exchange. There are a lot of concerns I have with these people. This platform in particular. The team is hard to define or track or do background checks on. The so-called founders Chris Morris and Justin Pure have almost no digital footprint. As for Chris Morris's LinkedIn page, all previous workplaces do not exist. Now, if that's not fishy. Number 2, they only talk about one asset, Bitcoin, and paint it with misinformation about how it's less volatile and cheaper than fiat-related transactions. Yellowcard's fees on the platform may be lower, but it is incorrect to say that Bitcoin transactions are cheaper or that it is less volatile when it experiences swings of even 50% in a matter of hours. Show me where that happens in fiat. Number 3. There is low social media presence. Their Twitter account for the years that they have been in business, or as they claim that they have been, has never been verified. And there is no personal Twitter account from the core development team that anyone can follow. The comments under the few Twitter posts that they have don't look genuine, or at least they look like someone was paid to say something. I once sent an email to their customer service asking, is Yellowcard a legit platform? While that may have been awkward to ask as you would imagine, A legitimate platform that cares about what they are doing would sprint to address such a concern because fear, uncertainty, and doubt spread like wildfires in crypto. The CEO of Binance has on several occasions via Twitter addressed issues concerning Binance and recently made headlines when he went head-to-head with Elon Musk defending his business.
I'm not aggressive by nature, but I also am not submissive or cowardly when it comes to defending our business.
Number 6. On Yellowcard's LinkedIn page, among the specialties, they list a number of cryptocurrencies, including Ripple. As a matter of clarity, I believe they meant to say XRP. Ripple is not a cryptocurrency, but a US company that builds its technologies on XRP ledger. These subtle oversights, including grammar and spelling on official social sites or websites, can as well represent a red flag. On a scale of 1 to 10 by crypto standards, Yellowcard is a 9 out of 10 potential of being a scam, and I would never use it. Am I being too harsh? You're damn right I am. So much hurt has been caused within the space, with people even taking their own lives because of losing their life savings. So unless Yellowcard ups up its game, my stance on it won't change. All that said, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, especially those with huge market caps, are not scams. Avoid trading cryptocurrencies valued below $1 billion US. Number 2. It's too complicated. It's too complicated because you are feeding yourself with too much information at the same time. You're in cryptocurrency today, and tomorrow we find you in NFTs. Stick to one concept at a time, and you will come off a genius. Number 3. It's only for the wealthy. Me, I need my money every day as it comes. That's the wrong mindset. In fact, apart from institutional investors with billions and millions of US dollars invested, most people in the space are university students. You can start with investing just 100,000 shillings per month. Number 4. It's not in my interest and only meant for bankers. As long as you live in the world of Caesar, you will need to acquaint yourself with cryptocurrencies. Even monks and priests are ahead of you. Number 5. I'm not good at trading, and I have no time to learn. We make time for the things that we truly are invested in. You can start with 100,000 shillings per month. The rest will come naturally. Number 6. I'm too late, too old to get into that stuff. Remember when mobile money had just come? How new it was? How you didn't trust it? I want to explain further. Number 7. It's ghost money and has no real value. What makes you trust that the 50k note that you're holding in your pockets is actually worth 50,000 shillings? Because the government said it? Because people agree that that's the value? I won't explain. Number 8. It's too risky. Again, same concept with mobile money. You share your PIN, you get hacked. Make your own due diligence before investing in anything. Refer back to how I quickly scanned Yellowcard. Number 9. People say it's not fully supervised or regulated. If this is a big concern to you, you probably belong to North Korea. It means you fear freedom and the responsibility that comes with it, because you need to report to someone for help when you get careless or get scammed. That's not to say that regulation won't eventually come, but before it does, it's best you strategically position yourself. Fortune favors the brave. Number 10. People say it's too volatile. The truth is, if your blood pressure can't handle seeing your portfolio rise 70%, fall 80%, then rise back up 200%, all in just a matter of hours, you probably should only stick with Bitcoin and Ether, and avoid meme coins like a plague. Meme coins are crypto projects that usually start out as a joke with no proper use case, but for some reason, they evolve into serious projects. These include assets like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Floki Inu, and so on. They are more volatile than those that have real use cases like Sol, Ether, XRP, and the mother of all crypto, Bitcoin. After doing your homework and you fall onto a meme coin that you truly believe in, stick with it and you will likely dance your way to financial freedom. Crypto influencers and scammers. These you find on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and anywhere else you find people online and offline discussing cryptocurrencies. You at times can never tell if one is being genuine or not. Trust no one, or you will learn the hard way and understand why there is a word cry in the word crypto. Never act on a single piece of information, especially if it's from one source. I don't care if Jesus Christ earned 100x on his investment and told you to invest. Don't. This brings us to another common trap. FOMO. The fear of missing out is real. You see the value of an asset shoot up in value, or go into the moon as we like to call it. If you were not invested before it started to shoot up, don't buy it, or you risk buying high and it dumps. This again leads us to another trap. If you have done your due diligence on a digital asset, there is no way that the volatility should bother your mood, even if the price drops 70%. But trust me, if you have just FOMO'd into an asset, chances are that when it drops in price, the fear will be so real and you will sell at a loss. Unfortunately, the nature of blockchain technology makes it very difficult for even governments to supervise and regulate cryptocurrency trading. And like that isn't enough, some government officials are usually caught up in corrupt tendencies. For example, Muzamiri Chigundu, a crypto expert and former employee at Lion Cryptocurrency, before it shut down, alleges that many government officials are among the owners of cryptocurrency companies mushrooming in Uganda, and that lends the project's legitimacy in the eyes of ordinary people. The major cause of cryptocurrency scams is corruption, says Joseph Boger, the professor of economics at Macquarie University. And you know something? He's right. Why would the government give a license for something they know so little about, and a deliberate lack of willingness to regulate the space where they can? Among all government agencies and branches, including Parliament, it's only the Financial Intelligence Authority that tried proposing regulation. Even the Capital Markets Authority with the Uganda Securities Exchange have for years not tried to tackle anything as far as regulation is concerned. In my view, corruption needs to be regulated even before we can think of tackling the crypto space. As we said at the beginning of this video, a blockchain is a public record showing and storing all cryptocurrency transactions as they happen. Every blockchain in crypto has its own primary digital asset. This is what we call cryptocurrency. If that blockchain allows the existence and use of another digital asset, that's what we call tokens, usually meant for a specific purpose. If blockchain was the Ugandan economy, the UGX would be the cryptocurrency in this case, while all other foreign currencies would be tokens and used in specific circumstances. They both can be used to buy certain goods and services. Hope you now see why they are often confused by even industry experts. Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ether, Sol, XRP, and so on are cryptocurrencies, while assets like Shiba Inu, DAI, Comp, and so on are tokens. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. This is where creators and promoters of a crypto asset sell their shares quickly and run away with investors' money.
$1 billion. And now the market, oh! It went to zero! Yeah!
Mr. Bogdanov, a conspiracy, and perhaps the most popular meme in the cryptoverse of the guy and his twin brother who are usually behind market price manipulations.
Yes.
Bogdanov, it's happening.
He sold. Pump it.
If you have any questions and need a simple explanation on some of the things that we have just discussed, please feel free to let us know right down in the comment section below. Honestly speaking, the world of crypto cannot effectively be condensed into such a short video. Also to note, this was not a crash course by any means, and you should always do your own research before investing in anything even outside of crypto. Like anything else worthwhile doing, the more time and interest you put into learning, the more likely you will be able to distinguish between what is genuine and what is not, even though it's coming from a reputable source. For example, this triple sign coin does not exist. Ethereum is not a cryptocurrency but a blockchain, with Ether as its native cryptocurrency. And while they are similar, tokens should never be confused with cryptocurrencies. Blockchain technology is ever becoming more popular with applications such as NFTs, gaming, metaverses, and Web 3.0, with cryptocurrencies at the center. But Ugandans remain vulnerable to the hostilities in the space. With the willingness to learn, the willingness to risk a little, to experiment, to adopt, to adapt, we can catch up as easily and possibly start to make our own contribution. Thank you for watching.